Let's pray before we start. Everybody, let's pray. Okay, Heavenly Father, we thank you for today's class. We thank you for, even though it's getting chilly, thank you for keeping us warm. And please help us to stay focused in class and help us learn a lot in this class. In Jesus' name I pray.
Amen.
Amen. All right, so today, this is what we're going to do today. We're going to review what we did yesterday, or we've been doing this week, about what are we learning these days? Slope and the function and writing equations, linear equations, right? Okay, so, we have Hyunjo. Yay, hi Hyunjo. Everybody say hello.
Hello. Wow.
Show me your face. Hyunjo, I got to see both of your shoulders. Okay. Sarah, can you hold it so Hyunjo can see what's going on in your class? Or you can just point it at me. Okay. Alright, so we're going to review and then we're going to do an activity. So in this activity, you're not going to be calculating much, but you are going to think about what slope is, what equations are, conceptual questions. Okay? So I think it's going to be a little bit difficult but fun. Okay? And I'm going to pair you up, and then you're going to get into groups and we're going to play a little competition. Calculation. Okay? And at the end of the class, you are going to fill this out, 2 pages. So this is, I just want to see where your understanding is. So this is not graded, but you need to fill it out. You need to solve the question and then mark how you feel about each question. Okay? I'm going to explain later again. All right. So everybody, let's do it the same way. So let's have. All right, so second and third row, can you please stand up? Oh, I think you don't want to cover the. All right, but everybody's doing it, then standing up so I can see them. All right, so everybody please spread your arms. Yeah, I said spread your wings, but you don't have wings.
Yeah,
arms, right?
All
right, so I'm going to show you the number. You're going to tell me what the slope looks like, what the line looks like, right? Okay. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this time, let's put your arms down, and then when you see the number, go like this, or go like that. Okay. Okay. Ready? Everybody, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good. More time. 1, 2, 3. James, you should make a line. You should make a line not like this. Not a line. Okay, good. All right, this time we're going to do the first row only. First row only. Ready? One more time. Good. 1, 2, 3. Jay, not the other way. Okay, ready? Second row. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, last row. Okay, second row, you can sit down. Can you ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. The line looks like a vertical line. Remember again? Okay. All right, everybody, please sit down. Okay, good job. Now, we learned many different ways to find the slope. Okay, so what was one thing that we used to find the slope? Slope formula. Okay, when we have a graph with 2 points already plotted there, what can we use? Something over something.
Points.
Slope into
Changing y.
Yeah, so what do we call it? It starts with R. Rise over run. There you go. Okay. Ooh. All right. So this time, everybody, please get your notebook out. Oh, let's do something easy first. Oh, okay. So you don't have to pull out notebook now. We're gonna use it later. So everybody, this time you're gonna tell me. I'm gonna show you the line. You're gonna tell me if it's positive line or negative line. Okay. So when it's positive, everybody go like this. Okay. When it's negative line, everybody go like that. When it is 0, slope is 0. What does it look like? Yeah, you can just say 0, 0. Okay. When it's undefined, what do you do? No, you don't know the slope, right? You go like that. Okay? Alright, ready? The first line, ready, go. Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. Ooh. Esther, can you get the mic, please? Okay, number 2, ready, go. You got 0. Number 3, ready, go. Is it positive or negative?
Negative.
It's going down, right then, so it's negative. Next. Positive or negative? Still negative. Next. It's undefined. Okay, we don't have a slope in that case. What is it? Positive. What is it?
Negative.
Negative. What is it?
Nothing.
Alright, the last line, the white line. Can you guess what the slope in number would look like?
Negative 1.
Negative 1 would be like 45
Negative
degrees, a
2.
little bit steeper than that. So negative
Negative
1.5 maybe, a little steeper than negative 1, right? How about this one?
Negative 0.5.
Negative like 0.5 or 0.2, okay? How about the blue one? Guess a number.
Was it
2.
Probably 2 or 3, right? Okay, good. Alright, so we talked about the definition of the slope. It's change in y over change in x. So think of a right triangle, remember? Right triangle. So in terms of right triangle, we have the hypotenuse and then the 2 legs, right? We have the width and the height. So using these words, how can we describe the slope in terms of right triangles and their legs? Base and height. Slope is what over what?
X over Y. Y over X.
We use the word base and height.
Height over.
Height over base. So change in y over change in x. That's the slope. That's the promise, right? Okay? And this is how we find the slope using when we're given points. Alright, so we're going to go a little bit faster. We all know that. Okay, so for this one, alright, so here is my challenge for everybody. Get your notebooks out. You guys can copy this graph down. Copy it down. Now find, actually you don't have to copy it. Just, if you can do this in your head, I think you can do this in your head. Let's try it. Find the slope of this line using rise over 1. Rise over 1. So do this in your head. I'm going to ask Sally. Sally, let's do it from here to here, and then do it from here to here. Okay? So Sally, from here to here, how many units do we go up or down?
Up.
We go up.
Down.
How many units?
1,
1, 2, 3, 4. So that's rise, right? Negative 4 over how many? Alright, set up, right? How many units to the right or left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here's 3. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
8.
8 units to the right. So is that a positive or negative?
Positive.
Alright, so we got negative 4 over positive 8, which is
Negative 1 over 2.
negative 1 half. Okay? And you can see it's negative. It's shallower than negative 1, right? It's not as steep, right? So it's kind of, we can get it. All right, everybody, now, let's do the other way. So from here to here, let me ask Esther. From here to here, we have to count up and down first, right? How many units do we go up or down?
Up.
Up, how many units?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, 4 up. How about Anna? From here to here, do we go left or right? Left. So that means we're counting negative. How many units? 8. So it's 4 divided by negative 8. Same thing, negative 1 half, right? All right, now everybody, in your notebook, remember the slope formula. Everybody say it out loud. Y2, ready, go.
Y2
Minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. So use those two points. I'll put them in the formula. Let's see if you get the same answer. Everybody go. You got 30 seconds.
Do we have to write?
Yes, on your notebook.
Today.
I know you can do this in your head, but I want you to show me the work. Come on, show me the work. Put it in the formula. Okay. No, that's not a work. That's not showing your work. You gotta learn how to show your work. on, Dan, let's open up your notebook. Okay, so did everybody get negative 1/2?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so I think, so we all know how to do that. Alright, let me, just to kind of summarize, let's watch this little video clip.
I'm Miss Marino. I'm Mrs. Owens, and today we're going to find the slope of the line by using the slope formula in 2 minutes. Okay, here's our coordinate plane. Let's grab our 2 points, 5, 2, and negative 3, 4, and then draw our line.
We can clearly see that the line is going down. That means negative slope.
So what is the formula that we should use to find it?
Well, remember, when we found the slope by counting, we counted the change in y over the change in x.
Right, so that's the difference between y's over the difference between x's. And difference means
Subtraction!
exactly. So let's set up the formula using the unknown variable m as our slope.
M equals y2 minus y1.
Over x2 minus x1.
First, let's label our coordinates. These first coordinates will be x1 and y1.
And these second coordinates will be x2 and y2.
Now let's substitute our numbers. Be sure to keep everything in the proper order.
y2 minus y1 on top. Remember, rise over run.
Then x2 minus x1 on the bottom.
So that's m equals 4 minus 2 over negative 3 minus 5.
On top, we end up with 2, and on the bottom, we end up with negative 8.
If we simplify it, we get 1 over negative 4.
Our slope is negative 1 over 4.
To check, let's begin at one of our points. We go up 1 on the y-axis, then left 4 on the x-axis.
It falls on the line.
And that's it! Find the slope of the line using the slope formula.
In 2 minutes.
Wow. Very good.
Okay. Alright, so everybody, now I think we can skip this part. We're gonna get into groups, okay? And let me put you in groups of 2. So let's have these 2 people, 2, 2, 2, then 2, 2, 2, Daniel and Yerin 2, and then Sam and Dan, you guys are in one group. But I will help you. Oh, actually, we need Hyundo. Hyundo, are you there? Can you say something? Okay, Hyundo, I'm gonna put you in the same group with, alright, Sehyun and Yerin. Okay? You are with Sally. Alright, so let me explain one more time. So you're gonna get one of these worksheets. You're gonna spend maybe 3 to 5 minutes on your own. You read the questions, answer on your own, and then I'm gonna give you some time to talk to your partners. Okay, and then share each other's answers. And then at the bottom, it says, do you find anything different from your partner's answer from yours? And then what have you learned from your partner's answer? So you're kind of comparing your answers and write down what you learned. Okay? Okay, Hyundo, I want you to go to Google Classroom. I gave you the links to the worksheet. You can kind of, if you have a printer, you can print it out, and if you don't, you can just answer in a separate thing. Okay. These are thinking questions that will make you smarter. Okay. If you don't understand the meaning of the question, you can raise your hand, I'll go help you. Okay, and I have an extra worksheet just to help you understand better. These are in written in Korean. Please try to answer in English first. If you really don't know how to say in English, you may use Korean. it in. Same to others in the question. Please, can you explain the slope how steep. Okay, so for the second question, I want you to describe in words, and then you can write the formula down. Don't just write the formula. If you really have no idea, you can just put a star there, and then explain why you put a star there. You can say, I understand it, but I don't know how to say it in English. Or I don't know how to put it in words. Okay, start with comments. How do you find it with two given points? So when you have 2 points, you can use rise over 1, or you can use some formula to find the slope of that line. You need 2 points to make a line. That's 90%. I know, I want you to think about it. You take a guess. I will tell you later. But okay, for the picture question, I want you to think about it, even if you don't know the answer. Just take a wild guess. Okay, 30 more seconds, and we're gonna talk to our partners. How steep a line is. It tells you how steep a line is. I want you to write something, Sam. I want you to write something, man. Those of you. Okay, now I want you to get into groups. With your partners, get together with your partners, share your answers together. If both of you don't know the answer to the question, then you can cry together. Okay, share answers and then write down whatever you learned. Okay, move your chairs and get together. Okay. What do you think this is? What do you think slope is? What is it? It's how steep the line is. So let's jump to this one.
Hold on one second. I'm actually
What do you think? Big number or small? Big number? Why is it? Why do you think it's big? What's a small one? One or two percent is small number. Okay, how about that? So what do you think that's 9%? Big number. What's the big number? What does it mean when you say big number? Is it a good thing or bad thing? If the number is big, is it a good thing or bad thing? The number is big. Yeah, we call my ball. Because when it's big number, it's big because that's slow. It's very high. It's very high. It's hard for it to go up. If it was going down like that, if that was a big number, it's also big. Very high. Okay, good. So close to zero is okay. All right, now let me write something down. You can write it for you. Yes, yes. Okay, just so you know, everybody, I'm collecting the paper. If you have a blank box, it's a big minus me. So if you have nothing to say, just put a smiley face and then say I'm sorry. At least let me know you looked at the question. Okay, come on. Anything different? You guys, everything was the same.
He has an
Okay,
empty
you
box.
can say everything was the same. And we can still learn from each other, right? You can learn to think the same way. Okay. How about your answer?
Difference here. He has an empty box. All of them.
What does that teach you?
Oh, let's study.
Okay, so can you explain this to James? What do you think about this?
The unit for this Chinese let's postulate. This unit is 1 kilometer. Means if we go 1 kilometer forward, means we go our analysis will go 9% of 1 kilometer, so it means
That's a good guess. Yes.
9% of 1 kilometer is 90 meters. So it goes 10 meters if we go 1 kilometer.
Okay. What does it mean when you say 9% more speed? What does that mean? Oh, 0.09. Why do you think they use this sign? You can say higher in the series than negative. Is it pretty cutting? But that's a good observation. Okay, you can keep it for now. Turn it to get the end of the class. Okay, everybody, one more minute, and then we're gonna.
first one is and the line is I, and the second is change by changing y over
Okay, everybody. Hando, I'm sorry, Hando. Go ahead. Finish the Hando. Okay. So this time, I'm gonna put you. Let's share one person from for each question. Let's share one person. Does anybody want to share what you have? What you have for the first question? You can share your partner's answer.
Me.
Okay. Daniel.
Korea okay? Korea okay?
No, not okay. In English.
Oh. How much does y value change if x value change 1?
Okay. So, all right. So when you find the slope, when you look at the slope, it's either going up or down. It could be steep or very shallow, right? What does it tell you? Why does it? Why is it meaningful to you? In what ways?
Sorry.
Well, how can you use slope in real life?
In real life, like 출산율
You're talking about rates.
yes rate
Uh-huh.
yes.
So birth rates. What about birth rates? Am I a translator now?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Jonas is worrying about the birth rates decreasing.
Oh. Okay.
Decrease of birth rate.
Birth rate, it's a positive slope, but it's getting smaller over time, right?
Yeah, in Korea it's decreasing, so yes.
Okay, I think that's a good example. Everybody think about this. When he says the birth rate is decreasing, does that mean the slope is negative?
No.
It's still positive, right? There cannot be negative slope unless there is like a war.
Yes.
What about Bitcoin?
Huh?
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin? What about Bitcoin?
Like the graph become like up and down.
Uh-huh.
Like there's no like constant line. Therefore,
There could be constant.
Can you hold on to that idea? Let me finish with what Daniel said. When Daniel said the birth rate is decreasing, the slope is positive, right?
Steep is decreasing.
But he's actually talking about calculus. In calculus, when you say something is decreasing, it's positive, but as time goes, it becomes less positive. So that's what it means by decreasing, right? So in Korean, it's 미분. Okay, derivatives. Okay. And now when we go to Bitcoin, it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. If you look at that one point, it could be sometimes going up, positive slope, sometimes going down is negative slope, right? Okay, good. So when you know the slope, you can kind of predict what's going to happen in the future. That's how it's useful. And if you look at the picture here, this is it's very realistic. I have actually seen the sign last week when I was driving. I was going to this
In Korea?
yeah, in Korea. Gamaksan. I was going to drive to Gamaksan. You know where it is?
No.
Gamaksan. It's like
Gamaksan.
an hour drive.
Yes.
Well, I saw the exact same sign. It said 7%.
Wow.
Okay. So what it means, what the percentage means, I think many of you guessed it correctly, but I will give you the answer at the end of the class. Okay. Because I think it's fun to tease you. Okay. So everybody, this time we're gonna get into groups. We're gonna play a little game. So everybody, get your notebooks out, and let's get into groups of.
what about line?
Okay. Okay, let's do that. The first row, the second row, the third row. You guys are each one. We have 3 teams. So this is what we're gonna do. You guys can. actually. You can get up. You can get up and get together. Get up and get together. You can bring your chair. You can stand up. But at this point you don't need it, but you need your notebook. You need your notebook. Okay, so everybody sit down. Stand up. I'm going to give you a question. Here's the rule. One person from each group will answer. take turns. Okay, not one person can answer again and again, right? So if one person answers, the next person will answer the next question. But here's the thing. I'm gonna start with an easy question. And then whoever answers correctly the first will receive 3 points. And then the rest, if it's correct, you get 1 point. If it's not correct, you get 0. Okay, everybody, can I see a thumbs up? I understand the rules. Thumbs up. Okay, well, let me explain one more time. I think the people in the back, you didn't hear me. One more time. I'm going to show you the question here. Daniel?
Yes.
I'm going to show you the question here. One person from the group will answer. On your notebook, you're going to solve it on your notebook and show it to me. If the first person gets 3 points, the rest will get 1 point if it's correct. Okay? And then the next question, the next person has to answer. And it's going to get harder.
Sure.
Yes?
What do we get? What do we get from that points?
If your group is number 1,
Yes.
you can get a hug from me.
Ah.
So if you're the last one, I can choke you. Okay, first person ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Sam, I want you to get closer. Okay, ready? 1, 2. The first person.
Where's the first person?
Go. Okay, you gotta hold it up so I can see the answer.
Can I go to practical?
I work. Good. 나 해도 돼? 준비.
You gotta hold it up. Okay, number 1, 2, and 3. Show me.
No.
You don't have any labeling, so no points. No labeling. Perfect.
Okay.
Alright, so everybody, what do you have to, when you label, what do you have to, what do you need?
X,
X,
Y.
Y, and points also needs labeling.
Okay.
Alright, the second person,
Sure, I
ready?
need the labeling.
I'll do the second.
그 라이브 좀
Yeah, put your hand X and Y. Okay, ready? Go. Same points.
네.
You have to show me the work.
Sure. What's low formula?
I'm from.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Correct answer? What's your answer?
1 over minus 5.
Negative?
Maybe that's
Good. Okay, everybody who got it correctly, you get 1 point.
와.
Okay, next one, ready? Next person.
슬로퍼를 싫어. 슬로퍼를 싫어.
1 over minus 3.
You can only verbally help each other. You cannot show the answer to your friends. Okay?
미.
It's not your turn.
미.
You showed me last time.
미. 아 너의.
Okay, I think it's good. Alright, Sarah gets 3 points. Everybody else, can I see your answer? Anybody? Okay, good. Okay, you're good. Everybody else gets 1 point. Alright, next person, ready?
Let's go then. Why only
I don't know. No, it's not your turn. Let me see. Okay. Alright, 3 points for you.
stop.
Are you guys keeping track of your own points? Because I'm not. Okay, can I see your answers? Answers?
6.
Okay, 5 over 3. What's the y-intercept for you?
3.
5. You get 5 over 3. Okay. Next one. Ready? Actually, I'm going to do something hard.
Then you can read.
It's a hard one.
Actually, this is the hardest question you're going to ever see. You're ever going to see today. Ready? Give this to the... Actually, this is the easiest one. Okay? Ready? Go! Not your turn. It's not
She's done.
Yes.
Negative
Yeah. Everybody, what's the slope here?
Negative 2.
Next person. I think this is gonna be our last question. 3. Show me. Jenny never had a chance. Jaime never had a chance. Sam never had a chance. You already have it. Yeah, I'm waiting for.
저도 안 했는데.
Yes, you did.
안 했는데.
Okay, James.
He never
The
did.
first one you got it wrong.
아,
What's your chance?
Okay, James.
He never did too.
Okay, Dan got it right. You gotta hold it. You gotta hold it.
James never did.
Yes, he did.
When?
Okay, everybody, what is the slope here?
negative 1.
Negative 1. Okay, everybody, let's go back to our seats. Good job. I have a couple of other questions. Okay, everyone, can you answer this one? This is hard. What's the point that goes through this line?
5 and negative 20.
5 and negative 20. Good job. Okay. You need to go to the bathroom? Okay, what's the slope here? What's the slope?
Negative 3.
negative 3. 아, no, 3.
Negative.
Negative 3 over 2 is a slope. If you
yes.
change this into slope intercept form, that'll give you the slope, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think everybody is doing very well. So, because, we don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to give this paper to you now. This is for checking your understanding. Everybody, please fill the boxes first. Okay, fill the boxes first, and then you can start solving it. Okay? And then you have a homework. I gave you Khan Academy assignments, but it's not, I think there are 6 assignments, but most of them are like only 4 questions long.
Most of them, right?
Yeah. You have 2 quizzes.
Oh.
There are like 6 questions long.
So what is the XY plane?
First plan is the graph. Cartesian plane. Okay, you can solve and then answer in the box, or mark the box, or you can mark the box and then solve later. But I want to see all the box filled at the end of the class when the bell rings. Yes. Make sure your name's on it. Yes. Points and okay, so on your way out, I want to have this checking for understanding, the exit slip, and your TPS activity. I think you got about 2 minutes left.
좋아.
Finish this.
근데요?
Exactly. Equal points. Okay, you're just using the same points for all the questions. Yes. It's more. Yeah. You don't want to stop it. Line goes on forever. Okay. Make sure you label them in the first question. If you don't remember, then it's not correct. This is not right. Okay, can we have like 2 more minutes to fill this out? So I think this is important. And we started kind of late.
지금 뭐 저희 체육 옷 갈아입어야 되니까.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes.
curve.
If you expand it, yeah, that's good. Now let me see your graph. Well, actually, if you look at this graph, it does not go to 0,0. So that equation cannot be true. Something is. That's what, that's right. So which point are you using? Yeah, you're using this and this. Where did it come from?
Sure.
Oh, okay, then that should be -2.
Sure.
Ah,
Zero.
mistake, not perfect.
Sure.
Yes.
y소는 원을 써서 그래서 이걸 제가 어떻게 몰라서
Okay, one more minute and you can go. You don't have to fill everything out. You don't have to solve everything, but I want you to fill out the boxes. Okay? Can I have also have the PT, the activity sheet? Hey, can you please write your full name, not me? Yeah, you turn it in. Okay, keep that. And check your names, everybody. Okay, you guys can go on the way up. It's time to go.